This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends, welcome to BASPtrainings.com. It is in the continuation of our Groovy scripting. This is example number 9, and here we are going to look at the month to week spread. In standard planning, we do have the option to see the spread naturally. That is a week report to months. But if you go to the sales planning, over there you will find out that here standard structure is a little different. Here we do have the periods and we do have the weeks plan, which is actually the parents of all the weeks. So weeks 1 to 26 report to weekly plan, and weekly plan is actually accumulate all the weeks. And if you see the year total, that is having the quarter one and then January only. That means if we are going to add the numbers at the January level, that will not get spread to respective weeks. To provide the solution of this, we are going to write a script which is going to spread the numbers into the respective weeks. To handle this, I have created one of the grid and to demonstrate you, if I enter some number over here, this you can see the respective number got saved and the respective numbers are not getting spread across to the weeks. So let us proceed and see how we can handle this. To handle it, I'm going to write a script, and half of the part, if you're following our Groovy scripting, you may be aware of that we just in the first part, we track that what all the users have changed. And in the second part, we track what all the user, what all our POV we are using. So here proceeding with to writing a script for that. So going to the planning, sales planning, quotation planning, and creating a rule for it. Starting with the new rule, and the rule name is I'm giving month to week spread. Okay, and just keeping and this in our month to week spread. This is the name which we are giving to our rule. Save the rule and start writing the rule. And the first part as we do here, we do have the Groovy script as our standard scripting. We do not have the Cal scripting option here, and I'm starting writing the respective script for this. Uh, so revenue band is the member for which I wanted to track everything. So I'm giving a variable as revenue band and operation.create.data cell iterator. When I'm writing this, I will also track. I wanted to do it only for the Jan month, and for each of this process will run. I'm introducing a data cell object over here, and this will work for this entire process. So later on I'm writing if cell got edited, what it should does, the moment the cell got edited, uh, if it is true, it will just jump to this part of the piece of the code. And in the code, we are uh, collating revenue band. I'll just change the spelling over here. The revenue band object will collate all the changes, whatever we are doing. So cell dot get member name, and the member name I want from my measure dimension. And that's it. After doing this, we should have that with us, and I can write I entered data into this MH plus, and this modified cell. Once we are going to, let's validate this and see what the system says. So modify revenue band, set string we have done, operation grid, data cell iterator, data cell iterator. The Jan we have done. For each of the member, I'm getting a particular cell, then cell got edited, EDI double T, minor mistake, edited, modified, it looks fine. So some more part, get MEM member name, get member name. So this looks pretty good. And month MNTH 2-week spread. That's what the name we have given. Deploying this rule, and after the deployment, we can go to our respective form and attach this rule. So at the form level, select the form and the rule. Let me check. The rule got deployed successfully, and the name which I have, MNTH 2-week spread. So going to the rule attachment and finding out the MNTH 2-week spread. Rule is available over here now. Run on the save and just save this. Once it's the saving is done, we can finish it, and this part is going to tell us that what all in which row for which member revenue band we have done the changes. So opening the respective form, and I'll make the changes in at the two members. So let me move it, change it to one for this and one for this. For two members, I've done the changes in the script, and the script, we should be able to see the log of this. Once we go to navigation, and in the application, it indicates the jobs. Just select the jobs month to week spread got executed successfully, and complete will show that LT 500 million to 5,000 million. This actually got modified, and from where you can see this is the actual real member name which we can see here, and from I'll show you that when we go to the application overview, in the dimension part of from the dimension, we just need to select for which cube we want to see the dimension, and I'm selecting the quotation planning, and over here I'm selecting LT 500 million, and that's the product, that's the account I have, and then 500 million. This is the one for which we did some change, and this is the second one, and this is the LT 5000, and that's what we have over here. So our trapping is working fine. Let us go back to our scripting and make changes required for us to trap the POV. I'm moving ahead and writing the code which we need to write down for POV. And for that, I'm introducing a list object. Make sure this the case is right of that type string. Once I have that, we can give name to it. POV members. So because I'm going to trap all the members. Operation grid POV star dot sbase MBR name, space MBR name. So as soon as we have that, this is going to trap all the combination, and then I'm introducing a string variable and giving a name to it as calc script. And how that will work? A calc script is going to work in the three quotation. Just give three quotation and three to the down, and then you can start writing your standard fixed statement. But we know that we have just now trapped the two part. In the first one, we are going to take our dollar, then curly braces, then just bring your POV members into this. But because it is in a string type, we are going to use a join operator of it. And within the join, we just need to give single quote, double quote, comma. By that, it is going to, whatever is in single comma, it is going to use that everything to join the members. Once we have this much part available, we can introduce our page information, and that again will go under double quotes, dollar sign, quotation, curly braces, and then we can use our the first part which we created modified in the band. Just proceed over here, indicate it over here, because it is also a string type. We just need to use join operator for this again. And in the similar fashion what we did earlier, single quote, double quote, and comma. Once we have this much, we are fine. We are done with our fixing part. And then now we can proceed and we can assign, we can write our standard formulas kind of stuff. So here I'm writing that for the week one, I wanted to assign value as whatever got entered at Jan level, and the Jan number, whatever we have, divide by 4, and that's it. Just Control C. For other weeks also, let us make some changes to third week and fourth week. So by this, we have completed our fixed statement, entire scripting. Just we need to finish the code by writing return of calc script dot string into the curly braces. Let us proceed and verify and check if everything looks fine. So it looks all good. Just deploy the script, and after deployment, we can go back to our form and see how it behaves. So going back to the form, tool is already attached to the form, and going back and yeah, deployment got done successfully. As soon as we have that in place, let's go to form and enter some number over here. I'm entering 40 over here and 80 over here. Because we are trapping the editing, system will only trap these two cells, and rule will run only the data will be having only these two accounts trapped. System will do the spreading only for these two numbers. Let us see a minor change or if something is needed for to our script. Our script looks pretty good over here. It looks fine. POV members, operation grid POV, space member name, modified revenue find. Oh, January week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, all looks fine. Calc script is good. Single quote. Let me see if there is a quotation. There is no possibility of that. Let me give a thought to it and see the data more closely. Dot join. This looks fine. Dollar. This join POV members. POV, MEMBERS, MEMBERS, and what we defined, modified POV members, modified error band, modified error band, rejoins of this, return cal script, and then toString. All looks pretty good. And as in backup, I do have the second part of my scripting and just using that in the same portion from list to at the bottom. Control C and verifying it again and deploying it again. Rule got deployed, going back to the form, closing the form. Rule got deployed successfully. Attachment is already in place. Just open form and enter it here. And on saving, let us see what it does. So rule got executed successfully now, and number also got spread to the respective week. Should you have any question regarding this, you can get back to us or write back to us to bisptrainings.com or support@bisptrainings.com. Thanks for your time. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.